How's it going, everyone? Bass here. Day 7 of Packers training camp is now over. Now, today's practice was a short jog through practice. It was moved indoors and closed off to the public. But nonetheless, I do have some highlights to react to and break down for you guys. Now, it's not many, as I said. This is a jog through short practice. Only the media was there, not all of the media at that. So not too many clips, but I do have some nonetheless. And I will have videos like this every day of Packers training camp. So make sure to go down and click the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as turn on post notifications to not miss any of the videos. I also do a practice recap video after the practice as well, so be on the lookout for that. I also do source all of these clips off of Twitter, so the respective owners will be down in the description below. All right, so without further ado, let's bring up the screen. And this first clip is actually from yesterday. It's during the 1v1 sessions, which you're technically not allowed to film. I saw this on Twitter late yesterday. I uploaded it as a short on my channel as well, but I'm going to show it on here. It's basically the Romeo Doubs beating Eric Stokes on a 9 route clip that, you know, people talked about, but unless you were there, you didn't see it. So it was uploaded, and you could just see the really great release here by Romeo Doubs, getting outside, restacking Eric Stokes, getting outside, getting in front of him, getting ahead of him. And Eric Stokes is not a slow cornerback. This is super, super impressive from Romeo Doubs here. I mean, Eric Stokes, a lot of people have been worried about recently because there's a lot of, you know, talk that he keeps getting beat by Doubs, other receivers. And if we remember last year, Eric Stokes didn't really have that great of a training camp. I mean, yes, he was covering Davante Adams a lot of the time, so you will get beat. But I think this speaks more volume to Romeo Doubs than it does Eric Stokes. I think Eric Stokes is a great player, and he will have a productive year this year. He will be better than his already great rookie season. I'm not worried about this for Eric Stokes at all. I think he's a great cornerback, and when the pads fully come on in-game against real opponents, the dude produces. But this is more of a spotlight on Romeo Doubs, in my opinion. This is just a great ran 9 route. The release is so quick, really, really nice. And to do this against a guy, like I said, with a 4.2 40, this is super, super impressive to get in front of him and maintain that space, that gap between them, secure the catch, and keep the ball moving down the field. Really, really like this clip. I wish we could get more of these in the 1v1. Sadly, this is not usually a thing that's posted, so I wish we could have more of these, but we just don't. Now, moving on to today's practice. As I said, it was moved inside the Don Hutson Center. There was some thunder and lightning outside, so they moved it in. It was a closed practice anyways, and like I said, it's a jog through, very light. Not much going on today, but like I said, I do have some clips to go over for you guys. Here's a short clip of Lazard doing a little back shoulder one-handed catch. I'm expecting big things of Lazard. I know a lot of people are. He's been super, super consistent ever since getting into the building as basically an undrafted free agent, practice squad guy off the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's really stepped up to the plate in the last few years. I mean, like I said, he came from the practice squad from Jacksonville, and in a few years, he's already, you know, considered to be the #1 wide receiver on the Packers. This dude has put in the work day in, day out, and he deserves this opportunity, and I think he will produce. I think he'll be a very nice #1 option for Aaron Rodgers. I think he can play outside. He can play big slot. They use him in a lot of different ways. He's one of the better blocking receivers in the NFL, which the Packers really like, so he's going to be on the field plenty because if you can block as a receiver, the Packers are going to keep you on the field. Aaron Rodgers went his way a lot late last year on third downs, crucial third downs. Aaron Rodgers seemingly went his way a lot. He also went his way a lot in the red zone, in the goal line, and a lot of times that was Davante Adams in the past. So I think a lot of goal line plays and throws are going to be going to Lazard. I think this dude's going to have a decent amount of touchdowns this year. Davante Adams was always kind of the touchdown guy, 2 touchdowns every couple games. I think Lazard will take a lot of those. And obviously, those 169 targets have to go somewhere, and I think a lot of it will go to Lazard. Hopefully, he can stay healthy for the full season. He's had some injury concerns the past couple of years, small injuries like that core injury he had and whatnot, but really important for him to stay healthy the entire year and be that #1 option for Aaron Rodgers. And here's a running back drill hitting the sled for pass blocking. Again, as I said yesterday, I would never want to be that sled with A.J. Dillon behind it. I would just hate being a dime backer or whatnot coming through the A gap with A.J. Dillon meeting up with me. Just wouldn't ever do that. Here we have B.J. Baylor hitting the sled. And another thing important to note about today is Patrick Taylor is absent, out with injury. So he started the training camp on the PUP, came out after, I think, 1 practice, had a fumble his first practice, And Tyler Goodson, who's hitting the sled right here, has had a very good training camp in the receiving game, the running game, and I think he has taken that third running back, and I say third with quotes because Kylan Hill is on the PUP right now. But if he is activated, Kylan Hill is the third running back. But as of right now, the guy after Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, for at least the running backs are practicing, is Tyler Goodson for me. I think he's overtaken Patrick Taylor, and especially if Patrick Taylor's out for any long extended period of time, I think Tyler Goodson runs away with that. I think there's a good chance Tyler Goodson does make this roster. And here we have Eric Stokes doing a little back pedal drill with a one-handed catch there on a little loft ball. Again, I'm not worried about Eric Stokes. I know a lot of people are criticizing him, saying, oh, he's getting beat a lot in training camp, and Romeo Doubs, he's beating him. Like I said, guys, I am not worried. I think he will be 100% fine. He will take that even bigger second-year jump, and him and Jaire Alexander and Russell Douglas will still be a very deadly trio of cornerbacks in the NFL. And here we have a clip of the quarterbacks taking a quick snap, a quick step to the right, and a quick screen to the right. And no one does this better in the NFL, a quick release, other than Aaron Rodgers. He is probably the quickest release in terms of a quick screen in the NFL, and you'll see it here. I mean, this dude from ball to hand to out to the target, absolutely ridiculous. And here comes up Jordan Love, who had probably his best day at camp in his career yesterday. Matt LaFleur said that. And Jordan Love, again, that looks really quick too. You could tell his release has significantly changed since his rookie year. They've been coaching him up super well. He's been working with Aaron Rodgers clearly. And Jordan Love had a very nice day yesterday. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is the starter. He takes all the limelight. But I'm super excited to see Jordan Love these 3 preseason games. I don't think Aaron Rodgers will end up playing, but even if he does, it'll be for a couple drives. And honestly, they should just give Jordan Love the remainder of the game. Nothing wrong against Danny Etling, but obviously he's not going to make the 53-man roster. I think Jordan Love should get 3+ quarters in all 3 of these preseason games. So hopefully that happens. And then for the last clip, we have Jaire Alexander doing a little tennis ball drill. Great drill for hand-eye coordination. He left practice yesterday. It was said to be not injury concerned. He wasn't in team drills and he wasn't in 1v1s. But today, Matt LaFleur said he had a little bit of tightness and they expect him to be 100% for family night. And he was a participant in practice today, and he seems fine. So nothing to worry there. Might have just cramped up or whatever it may be. But this drill is really great for defensive backs and receivers. The hand-eye coordination, really good with tennis balls. So nice to see Jaire out here after not being in the team portions and 1v1s yesterday. But that about does it for all the clips I have from the early portion of today's practice. Again, it was a shorter jog through practice, so that's why there's not that many today. As I said, tomorrow they will be ramping it up in practice, and of course, family night is Friday, and I will be streaming for family night. I'll be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. I believe practice starts at 8:30 Eastern, warm-ups start at 8 Eastern, so make sure to come on by and hang out. But that about does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.